Ice Age 3 is the latest 3D film to come out this year. But is 3D really the future of movies, or just this year's marketing gimmick?
Oh, I've got to say, Aubrey, I have been won over in the last few months because I thought it is a bit of a gimmick. It's trying to get people in. You know, I was thinking of 3D in the 80s, like Jaws and the Nightmare on Elm Street film in 3D. I thought it was going to be all reaching out and trying to make you go, oh, you know, there's the fingers. And it's not like that at all. I mean, we've seen a few films recently. It's very immersive. They keep talking about it's a window and they're trying to invite you in to see the depth of field rather than reach out at you. And it seems to be more about storytelling now. So, Sam, I know we were in Cannes recently and we saw Up, the Pixar film in 3D, which was absolutely tremendous. I know you loved it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, no, I absolutely loved it. And it's interesting what you say about the sort of depth. I feel it adds sort of depth of emotion to it as well, because, I mean, that's, for me, the most moving Pixar movie I've seen.
Hello, boys!
Doesn't it take you out of the film? You know, it's a bit like someone breaking the fourth wall. If things are poking out at you, doesn't that sort of remind you you're watching a movie?
Well, that's sort of the point of it originally. I mean, it originated in horror movies when it first started out, and that was the point of it, to sort of make you feel more scared.
Do you want to see the next P.T. Anderson film in 3D, though? That's
Absolutely, There Will Be Blood.
Because there's still a part of me.
Oh, no, in all seriousness, There Will Be Blood in 3D would have been incredible.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because it's like, would Manhattan have been as good a film in colour? I mean, that was a deliberate choice to photograph that film in black and white, and it adds to the soul of that film.
Yeah.
So, you know, will we get to the day where certain intimate films need to be in 2D when everything else is in 3D?
You go to cinema for different reasons. You go to an action film to be excited, 3D will add to that. But also, you know, you go to see something like Annie Hall to feel involved with a story, and 3D will add to that as well. All
right, then, our verdict on 3D, is it the future or is it a gimmick?
No, it's absolutely the future, because they're getting rid of all the gimmicks, so, yeah.
Yeah, I think if it's done properly with a good film, then it's the future, yeah.
I think it's the future. When widescreen came in the 50s, everyone thought that was a gimmick. Now every film virtually is shot in widescreen. It's what we expect. I think 3D will get to that point.
All right, I'll remain the lone voice of resistance on this. I hope it is, but I'm yet to be convinced.